It's a miracle that we survived and triumphed over Montclair, thanks in no small part to my steady leadership. May Arkay grant the High King the wisdom to see that I am the best choice to lead Rivenspire. I do. Baron Dorel is a good man, but he can be dangerously short-tempered and is far too quick to act. Shornhelm has had enough impetuous rulers in its history. We need a thoughtful ruler who truly has the people's best interests at heart. Helping the people of Rivenspire recover. So many of the kingdom's subjects have been displaced. So many have lost loved ones. We must do what we can to restore the people's faith and get their lives back to at least...
We've come through much to reach this point. We won a battle for the very soul of Rivenspire. Now comes the responsibility of rebuilding the kingdom. I hope High King Emmerich gives me the opportunity to lead us through the difficulties ahead. I do. I've come to respect Countess Tamrith. She's a bright young woman, but she's not qualified to rule the kingdom. The coming days demand decisive leadership and a firm hand. You know that as well as I. That makes me the perfect choice. First things first, we need to rebuild our defenses. The Shornhelm Guard has been decimated by the Civil War, and we'll need to recruit and retrain hundreds of young men and women to restore our strength.
Take as much time. Good. Though I do hope you've given the matter due consideration. This isn't like choosing which tunic to wear in the morning. It will affect many lives and the future of the Daggerfall Covenant. Tell me then, House Tamrith or House Dorel? Very well. Good. She's very young. Take as much time. Good. Though I do hope you've given them. Then it's decided. If I might have everyone's attention. I have decided to crown a new King of Shornhelm. Allard Dorel, please come forward. I hereby name your house the new Royal House of Shornhelm.
I give you my solemn oath.
Yeah!
What do you want? I will lead the
Yeah!
kingdom of Shornhelm with wisdom. Pledge my
He hears voices in his head. Don't worry, they're good people.
I hear old Afrin's hold is no longer home. The constable and I.
Fine weapon.
Tried to. Covers were too far apart.
does a Dagon cult have in this place? Flee?
Do your worst, Remora. I'll tell you nothing.
I'll squeeze the knowledge out of him. Damn. I forgot how fragile mortals can be. Since... Concern? The ward has fallen. Let us see what waits inside. I sense more wards ahead. Deal with them. I shall wait here. I sense additional wards deeper within. Deal with them and see if the Imperial caches remain intact. I shall wait here until the danger is past. But stay alert, little mortal. The Dagon cultists can be dangerous in large numbers. Yes. Now that I've studied the energy, I can detect it quite clearly. Getting through the initial ward must have expended a tremendous amount of power. I suspect the cultists haven't recovered enough as yet to replicate their earlier efforts. If you cease your prattling and get... You destroyed the wards. I felt each one shatter in turn. Well done, little mortal. Now tell me, what did you find? Let me see them. Architectural plan. It marked. This portal will take you to Ne Salas. Raid the caches while I deal with the ensorcelled scroll.
We'll remain here to see.
One more step and you get an arrow in the knee. Hey, you don't look like a cultist. You're not a Covenant soldier or one of those damn cultists. You're... you. By Barsrog's chilly nethers, am I glad to see you! Between the soldiers and the cultists, this is almost as bad as that business in Orsinium. But what are you doing here? Imperial? The cult? Farther in, I'm guessing. I found it even to some... Not much. I'm just a young... Once I get these wood elves out of here, I'll catch up with you. Burn it! Come on!
Daggerfall!
Pride of the Lion!
Torch it!
Spread out!
Yeah.
Wasting time is an important part of life.
Yo. Yeah. Oh, it's probably...
From the side! Circle around! Move to flank!
The cultists. They destroyed the ward and marched right in.
Oh, he just got a new Xbox though. He just got the new model, like the new shit. Yeah. But it's just with one game though. That's like, other than that, it works fine.
Hey, over here! You need to see this! What took you so long? Never mind, never mind. Look down there. That's the cult leader and the scholar lady I told you about. And that must be the Imperial cache. What can I say? I'm as fast as a leaf on the wind and silent as a shadow. I suggest we take different paths to that chamber, just in case. I'll meet you down there. Last one to put an arrow in the cultist is a sour gore apple. That's an odd question. Desperate?
You tried installing it on your internal hard drive too, and it's got the same issue. Yeah, I know. Nice, man. What are you doing? How far away are you moving to? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. Oh yeah, it's good time to buy, right? As you can see.
dead.
Nice. Very nice. Good job. 15 and a half, you said? 2.5. Okay, yeah. Damn. Yeah, you do a garden, man. You can easily have a garden with that much space. But...
It goes to the city just to
You know what's funny, Grady? You can grow fucking raspberries like everywhere. I would rather have. I was telling Crimson here that like there's only 2. Like, you know how big a square of grass is, right? I have a couple squares of like brown grass in like the corners of my lawn, and it's like I want to like convert it to like fucking herbs, like just like cilantro, basil, rosemary, and thyme. No, they don't. No, I don't. Even, honestly, even if I was to grow something that's invasive and it starts growing on my neighbor's lawn, I would rather have raspberries growing on my neighbor's lawn than dandelions. Like fucking, even though dandelions are edible, I didn't even know they were edible until like days ago. I'm like, oh shit, dandelions are edible. I'm like, who the fuck's gonna eat these? Yeah, compared to fucking raspberries, yeah, there's. Exactly, it's so gross, right? Raspberries are awesome, but dandelions are fucking just... Exactly. But yeah, like fucking potatoes for sure. I'm gonna try growing serrano peppers for my fucking porch right now. See if that works. Well, they're so potent, right? Like they're like, dude, even like I cut them open. I cut a peppery open yesterday, and I took out maybe like half, maybe a little bit more, and then left whatever. And then even leaving, let's say 30% of the seeds in there, and then I took out exactly how many pods that I had. Like I have 20. I planted 20 pods, and then whatever survives out of that 20, we'll see how it goes. But just on my front porch, see how it goes. Like compared to fucking dandelions, and then plus like just decent sun and water, should be fine. I mean, like that guy that I showed you, the fucking dude that was singing. That guy was planted a mango tree at his parents' house, and then in Florida, Jacksonville or whatever, Florida, right? And then he showed like behind him how big that tree was. That tree was fucking huge, dude. It was literally like 3 stories, maybe 4, maybe in between 3 and 4 stories high. That he planted like a long time ago, but like obviously, you know, it's Florida. You can grow fucking mangoes in Florida, right? But still, that's a long time to grow that shit. Like, but that's once it grows, like it's fucking mango trees are thick, man. Like bamboo. I was looking at bamboo at the. You know what's cool? The Asian supermarket has like Asian plants, so they only have 3 plants. They have the money tree, bamboo. Yeah, the money tree. Yeah, the money tree, the bamboo sticks, and then bonsai. Yeah, bonsai trees, man. Yeah, bonsai, like fucking Karate Kid shit, right? So it's yeah. Yeah, I know the real estate. The prices, house prices are coming down hard right now in Toronto, man. Because it's the most. Yeah, go look at it, man. It's yeah. Toronto is the most overvalued market, man. Oh yeah, I know. I've been watching that shit for a while.
Deal with the interlopers.
to rain upon you, fool!
I'm pretty sure it's not bad. Did you install it? Oh, you should install Far Cry 5, man. That's a big game. That's a big game. And you know what? There's a new DLC. That was 3, yeah.
Eat arrows, creepy cult lady! My arrows always strike true! Can you open that Imperial cache? Hang on, let me try.
Yeah. No, they won't. They know it. They know it is bad.
Hey, that actually worked! Look out! Daedra! What did you find?
Lower your weapon,
Anything
Elf.
interesting in there?
I'll confer with the other mortal after they search the cache.
Well, let me take. Not far. Well,
Now that you've satisfied the Wood Elf's curiosity, it's time to satisfy mine. Show me what the cache contained, little mortal. We already know the fate. This portal shall take you to Elden Root. Do not dally. I sense there's more to this mystery.
friend, meet Baragon.
Evelyn
Baragon,
said-
this is my friend. We've got a scroll
Oh, I
to
left
show
it.
you. Well, before we go.
Certain places are always going to be more than that. Like California pays people, but it's all, yeah, just Google it, Google gas prices all over there, and then calculate, like, whatever it is, just add up how many liters in a gallon, and then compare it to whatever it is, right? I don't know, it's, yeah, I still don't really, you know what, though, there was a, oh yeah, fuck yeah, basically, natural gas was ripping, oil and gas stocks were ripping until the fire. Yeah, it all correlates with what's going on, and the Fed are fucking retarded. They're never gonna get it right. It's just all stupid. Crypto's gonna still go lower. Everything's gonna still go lower, probably. It's never really. Think about it. There's, like I said a while ago, right? We've never had high interest rates for a long period of time. So, and then look at what happened just the other day, dude. Yesterday, the former Prime Minister of Japan was assassinated. And then the U.S. was a lot. Like I said, I was making fun of the U.S. because of the gun laws. That's how do you think a civil war happens by allowing? I don't know what the fuck the Supreme Court is thinking, doing that. Like, if anything, they should be doing the opposite, man. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. We'll see if if it works, then fine. But I don't think it will. I mean, we had our own bullshit in Canada again on Canada Day. The same people that were trying to occupy the Capitol were there again, and then they had way more police to shut it down, and then they got a hold of it, man. Like, there's gonna be a civil war in the U.S. like for sure in the next fucking 5 years. I hope not. It's just there's gonna be shit going on in other parts. If it happened in Japan, he doesn't even have. Oh yeah, no, there's shit happening everywhere, man. It happened in Sandwich, D.C. It happened. Dude, there's violence everywhere. Like, there was a fucking body found in the alley, like downtown Calgary, in like a nice area, like an area that, like, I don't know, it wouldn't that kind of shit. I wouldn't expect that shit to happen there. I would expect it to happen in other parts of the town, but not there. And I was like, wow. There's all kinds of shit happening every day. I'm not really surprised anymore. I'm just like, yeah, no, that's. Fuck. Oh, they absolutely do, man. For sure. Yeah, I'm far away from where all that shit happens. But,
I'm looking for work. Know anyone who needs a hauler? I'm real good at breaking down tents, packing them up, and hauling them where they need to be unpacked and pitched. And don't say carnival. I'm done with carnivals.
Just can't do it, eh?
I've
tried all that shit. I don't mind it. It's just not it's not for everyone, though. It's better off just getting a regular paintbrush instead of smaller style. If you really don't like it, I can handle it. Like I know the difference. I know for sure. I know the difference between Beyond Meat and ground beef. But to me, like Beyond Meat tastes okay. But the stupid thing with Beyond Meat though is that like it's beans, right? So like you can easily overcook it and then it gets like crispy. Like it's not like okay. If you cook it perfectly, it tastes like it'll have sort of the same texture as beef, like ground beef, right? Like a burger, like a traditional burger. But if you overcook it a little bit, it'll get like crunchy, and then it's like a fucking cracker. No, it is good, but like if you don't like it, you don't like it though. Like it's okay. It's okay if you don't like it. Like that's just everybody's taste is different. Like everyone, you know what I mean? Like not everyone likes. It's subjective. Like not everybody likes this or that. Like it's. I can handle a lot of shit, but the thing that hurts me is like acid reflux. So like too much tomatoes will like give me like acid reflux, right? But if I don't get acid reflux, then yeah, I can eat like whatever. But certain things will trigger it because I'm older and But if I'm more on top of it, then like it's okay. Like if I'm more active and then I still have tomato sauce, then it's like it's not that bad. But like I definitely notice it. But yeah, if you don't like the flavor of it, then whatever, it's fine. Honestly, oh, fucking tigers killed me. You can literally live off fucking potatoes and beans and corn and rice and cilantro. Like, and then one pick a meat group and then whatever. Like, if you have space, do you have like space to farm chickens or something? Chickens and some fucking meat and do it up, man. Like that video of that guy singing. That guy is like literally uses everything. He uses like every single scrap that he composts. He composts his own shit. Literally shit, like his own like chicken shit, and then like fucking like he properly composts it so that it breaks down, and then it's like soil. It's not actually food, right? Like it's perfectly broken down, and then when you break down anything properly, holy shit! Like you get literally holy shit. You get all the nutrients and all the minerals and phosphates and all that shit. Literally all the shit going into the soil, and then you mix it up with other stuff, like with woody stuff and whatever, like rainwater and anything, fucking dead bugs and shit, and then yeah, well yeah, dude, when you compare all the natural stuff to COVID, it's really not that nasty. Like it's natural, like it's literally natural if you do it properly. Like if you contaminate your stuff. I think everybody's out there. So I'll be right back. Be right back. Yo. Elder Scrolls Online. Yo, can you help me fucking kill these two tigers, man? These fuckers have a. I need like yeah. Yo, send me a group invite, yo. When you have a minute. Yeah, just help. It's just fucking. Yeah, you level up good there, bro. Good job, man. Good job, nigga. Yeah, if you go to the Mundus stones, they always give you boost. The like whatever they're called, the lover, the archer, the fucker, whatever they're called, right? So, you can get them at any level too. You just go walk up to the stone and they'll give you just whatever buff you need, whatever buff you're looking for, like if it's stamina or magicka or whatever. Honestly, they're all good. They're all good, really. I'm not really picky with them yet. I just jumped on there. Who, me? Yeah, this boss has 1.8 million health. There's two tigers. They all have 900k health. These two fucking fuckers. We have 3 people. We can do it. There you go. Yo, here, come help me kill this fucking tiger real quick. It'll take like 2 seconds. Both of you. I need both of you actually. I need Matt's help too. Yeah, check your go to the crown store and then check your daily rewards too, both of you. Fuck, I forgot to do it already. There's like what? Yeah, nigga. Good shit, man.
May luck follow you.
What level are you? It doesn't matter. Just play and have fun, man. It doesn't matter if you're level 1 or fucking 9999999. It doesn't, like, as long as you have fun playing it, that's all that matters. Just enjoy the process, not like getting to, because like this, in my opinion, like the main storyline quest is fun, and then like you have DLC. Every map has its own storyline, so all these pointless quests kind of lead up to something. There's a lot of like bullshit, but if you were to go in and complete every single map, you'd see. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine. But like every map has its own like storyline, and then they all daisy chain into like whatever the last map release was. It all like leads up to that basically. throughout the years, basically. Right? I'm super behind on it, but I did do the main storyline, and then whatever's after that, I'm still like going through some of that shit to this day. And like, you know, I started playing this shit like fucking years ago. Yo, I might need both of your help, man. You come help me too. More people, the better. Okay. Oh yeah. Actually, I have it set offline for a reason. I don't want people from the guild to invite me, because they're inviting me and then like they're not even like saying shit. It's like, well, what the fuck, guys? Like, what the fuck is the point of this, right? Stupid. It's kind of pointless. Alright. Here, you travel to me, Matt. Let's see if we can do that with just us two. I just want to see. Just go to social and then go to group and then click on my Adikwa name and then travel to player. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so like I'm completely not into that stuff. I have it leveled up, but I haven't really done anything with it, like crafting and enhancing and this and that. Like I basically got a fucking 15-year-old kid to help me. I didn't know he was 15, but anyway, this kid fucking helped me like respec my build, and then I'm kind of like just leveling this up. Like it's basically so weak, but it does a lot of damage. Like it's a DPS build. But in terms of like crafting and shit, what are you trying to do though? You're trying to enhance like, what kind of staff is it? Google it, and then I'm sure like one of the ESO sites will tell you exactly like the material. If you need the materials, I sold it, but it would tell you the ingredients of the materials, and then then you would like basically get a crafter to do it for you, or like if you have it leveled up, like woodworking. My woodworking is leveled up. I probably could do it for you. I just need the materials to do it. But whatever you're trying to do, like Google like enhance, type in the name of your staff, and then whatever the fuck you're trying to do, and then it would tell you exactly the materials you need, and then you just look up where the materials are on it, and it would tell you where on the map it would be, and then without blindly going into it, yeah, you would save a shit ton of time just using the internet to find out. Just come help me kill this shit, please. Just go. Freeze. Did you get a couple subscribers already, dude? I saw you have like 14 or something. You got 10. They're all your buddies? Okay, no, that's good. That's fine. I mean. Yeah. Oh, Canadian, bro. How dare you? How dare you? Oh, are you guys buddies in real life? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, yo, I don't. My real life friends don't play one's a doctor and busy, and that's fine. The other guy's like doesn't even live that far away from me. Like I moved close to him, and he's just like completely ghosted video games, and like I don't know what the fuck happened with like gaming and him, man. He used to be like into gaming, and then like I don't know, like fucking weird. Yeah, no, that's cool. All I'm saying is like my friend didn't even like communicate that shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, alright, cool. Oh yeah, this might be too hard. You know what? As long as... Oh, it's okay. Just get to 160, man. Just get to 160. Don't worry, my build... Yeah. I mean, you could. Like, people would still make it. But, like, they would, you know, they would want money for the materials and stuff. Yeah. Instead of us on this way. Oh, fuck. Oh, they got their... Yeah. They're world bosses. When you go to the map, you see them called in the top they're usually not this hard. This is like pretty fucking hard. Like I'm a level 500. That's, like I said, it doesn't matter if you're level 1 or level 500, but it's so hard. Yeah, I just tried it. I would have to like completely redo my build to be able to fight this guy. That's okay. Do you guys want to do a dungeon? Let's do a dungeon. Okay, yo, I'm gonna switch parties. Just message me though. I'm gonna say that you just message me when you're ready, and then I'll switch over to the dungeon. Yeah, but I'm gonna, yeah, I'll stay in the party though. I'll talk to him. Just let me know. Bye. Yo. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. That's like everybody then, yeah. 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 You know what? I just discovered that literally in the last like 2 years. I'm like, man, is it? I was like, I'm like, I can't breathe. And then my buddy who's a bouncer. Remember I was telling you about like the fucking bouncer buddy that I had, and then turned like last year when I was clubbing and like anal trips and all that shit. Yeah. So like my buddy, the bouncer guy, like I mentioned that like I can only breathe through one nose. He's like, man, everybody's like that. Dude. I'm like, you see? He's like, yeah, man. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, alright. Like I felt so much better. Like this guy had the same affliction. It's like, yo, you only breathe through one nose, nigga. I'm like, yeah, nigga. Yeah, dude, do one nose, nigga, motherfucker, nigga. I was like, nigga. You know what I mean? So. It is more common than you think, right? So, like, I've felt that always, man. And then the only time I can breathe through both nostrils is if I sleep on my back, which is like the hardest fucking thing ever. Because you want to sleep in, what do you call it? Natal, whatever. Fetal position, on the side. Usually on the left side, I think, right? So, yeah. Honestly, like the left side is where your heart actually has the least amount of pressure against gravity compared to the right side. That's why when you sleep on your left side, most people anyway, I find it easier to sleep on my left side than the right side, right? Especially if you like ate like disgusting greasy food. If you sleep on your right side, you're gonna feel it the next day. And then if you sleep on the left side, you'll feel it, but it won't be as bad. Your body. You're still digesting it properly, just based on like the configuration of your fucking stomach. You know what I mean? Like cows have 4 stomachs, man. 4. So you only have 1, right? But if you stretch out the human intestine, it's hardly long. Like how long is it? Like yeah, it's right? So I can't remember which one. Yeah, I think the smaller one's bigger than the larger one or whatever. Yeah. Like the opposite, right? So I can't remember. But the point is that it's way more. The human body is actually crazy. Like Goggins, man. David Goggins, the fucking the champion, man. 4,000 pull-ups in 17 hours, man. U.S. like Navy SEALs, Marines.
Move now! Charge!
Fuck that shit, man. Font, bro. Font. Salt. Yeah, I know. I mean, like, greed is always the problem, and yeah, being realistic about shit is always going to be an issue. But yeah, I mean, learned a lot, man. It's all of what's happening has happened before. Like I told you, remember I said like whatever, always assume the worst case scenario, and we're in that worst case scenario. So don't like, yeah, I've been saying it forever, man. I've been saying it forever, bro. I've been saying it forever. So exactly, right? So like where I basically failed was to not acknowledge commodities sooner. Because oil and natural gas is very hard, but like the one thing that like hurt it was there's a fire at a Freeport LNG plant in Texas. But other than that, just look at the year to date. That's why charting and understanding trends is so important. That's why Warren Buffett and Howard Marks and Ray Dalio and Michael Burry have all crushed the market, because they don't ride the hype train, and all the hype people are getting absolutely annihilated right now, right? So I used to be one of those people, man. I get it. Now it's more about like data, right? And sentiment. It's just understanding the sentiment. It's just go look at anything. Bring up anything. Bring up oil, gas, wheat, corn. All of those things have declined, but up until a certain point, they were doing well, right? And there's just more downside to upside, and now you see all those crypto companies going bankrupt and shit, man. Like that just shows how speculative it is, man. It's all speculative, right? Like if you can trade it and profit from it, then that's all that matters. I don't care if it's crypto or if it's forex or if it's penny stocks. If you have some method of gaining a profit, then that's really all that matters. That's exactly. But everybody does well in the bull market, and I acknowledge that. And I was trying to. Dude, it's just look at, I made so much money off Neo. I made way more money than I should have, but now, yeah, and exactly, and that's the sign of a bull market is when everyone is making money. That's a bull market. That's why I said, and Neo has outperformed the Nasdaq recently, and crypto does well when the stock market is closed. Like right now, Bitcoin is hovering around 21K. That's how like it's done, but it can. But like I said, like I told you, bro. Remember when you said you're buying Cardano? I'm like, dude, it's gonna keep falling. It fell 80%. Yeah.
You stood in the ruins of Esduin, the halls of the ancients.
Yeah, like I said, man, factor in all the rate hikes.
The Dread Lady described you well.
That's all. And like, notice I don't deviate from what I'm saying,
I
so I don't care.
But
Yeah,
I have
I don't
faith in
care.
lyrics.
I don't. Even if I'm wrong and I lose money, I don't care. I really don't care anymore. I know what I'm doing and I stick to it and shit. And even my dad, my dad is trading more now too. And he's telling me today, he's like, I bought TQQQ. I was like, what? I'm like, really? I'm like, it's shit. It's like, I'm telling him to invest for the long term. Like, I was telling him to buy Tellus. You know Tellus, right? Jason? Fucking Crimson. The Tellus International. Tellus has two different stocks. They have Tellus, the regular Tellus, and then they have Tellus International, TIXT. That focuses more on like software and infrastructure. So it's more like tech. It's heavy like IT services, right? But that's the kind of shit you want to own. But that's the shit that you can overpay for. So that's why it's important. That's all I'm saying is like not. Yeah. Long term, anything's gonna be good over 5 years. So it doesn't matter if you buy something now in 5 years. Even if it's like a shitty investment in 5 years, just get out of it and cut your losses, bro. Because that's what I've learned to do hundreds of times, literally in the last 2 years. That's like I've traded thousands of times, bro. Thousands of times. I've traded more than most people will trade in their whole lifetime in like 1 year. So that's why I have compounded experience and like knowledge of like what the fuck is going on. And then like even my brother, like I hope the market falls so that like all of him and his clients get fucked up because they don't understand the economics of it. Like I didn't even understand it, and I'm still trying to learn. Like it's still an everyday understanding and journey. And like I'm not arrogant to say like I know everything, but I am bold enough to say that like you have to keep like understanding what the fuck is going on. Like it is a daily thing. Like everything factors into each other, man. Everything. Like the US dollar rising, the Canadian dollar rising, the Russian dollar rising, the Japanese dollar falling heavily. Like I love Japanese stock market. I've found so many fucking good Japanese companies that I want to invest in because if you convert one US dollar or one Canadian dollar to Japanese money, baby, you get 15% automatically return on your investment. And then if you buy a company there, it's undervalued. So in 5 years, you're gonna get so much profit. Like, dude, I was showing my dad today. If you look at Toyota in Japan, it's $20 per share. You know how much one share of Toyota is in the US? It's 150 fucking US dollars. So if you wanted to buy 100 shares of Toyota in Japan, it's only $2,000. If you wanted to buy 100 shares of doesn't matter. All I'm saying is that the stock price is overvalued in the United States stock market. I used to think that it was the best. I have the opposite opinion now. It's the worst because it's gonna fall so hard during this next 6 months, all the way, even going into next year. Yeah, but the Nasdaq is only down 20 to 30%. It's gonna go down 40 more percent, if not 50 more percent. Dude, it's you think 30% is anything, bro? It went to 80%, to 70% in the last crash. And the Fed has been printing. This is nothing, bro. This is nothing. No, but like I was saying, by the time they acknowledge it, it's too late. It's too late. Like I said, crypto fell 70-80% in December of 2017. It took 3 years and money printing to bring up Bitcoin back to that level, and then now it's falling back to that level. It's going to fall even hard. Who knows? I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to fall. It could fall. It could fall even further, man. But what? Okay, if everybody's... Yeah, exactly. I don't want to work. I'm not working for anybody right now. It could be worse. I'm hoping that it's better, but assume. Always assume. But that's exactly. But it. No matter what they offer, it's not gonna.
My performers.
But no matter what they offer, it's not gonna combat inflation over any period of time. People are fucked no matter what, bro. People are fucked no matter what, man. Like, it's so stupid.
When they were young, I would
unless you. Yeah. But you want to know something? You know, the only people who can win at this game are the people who can minimize their debt, like their credit card debt, or have no credit card debt, and then just
I'm sorry, but
pay off their mortgage slow and steady, right? And then just have savings, right? So, because inflation is going to eat away at your savings. Plus, if your investments are going down, you're gonna get even more fucked, right? So, you'll see, because the more.
I hope you didn't. Oh, did you? The shipping was.
Exactly.
Any luck?
So, exactly, bro. Exactly. Oh no, institutions are. They may not look like it, but you keep hearing about like I said months ago. Liquidity is falling. What happens when liquidity dries up? Shit will fall and it'll crash even further. So, at some point, the Fed. Here's what I think is going to happen: the Fed will succumb, and then they will reverse the quantitative tightening at some point because rich people will have taken such a beating, and then they'll just keep printing money again. Or the worst thing that will happen is the U.S. will default at some point, and then the IMF will bail them out. That's the worst possible scenario that can happen. It won't happen this year, next year, but well, that's exactly how you defeat a recession. Well, what will that do to stocks and companies that have no earnings, right? Companies, this is where growth stocks get fucked, bro. They don't have earnings. NEO has no earnings. Like Palantir, Tesla, earnings. NEO has no earnings. Like Palantir, Tesla. Yeah. Chinese stocks have been outperforming the Nasdaq recently, though. If you look at the last couple, I don't know, weeks or something. It's because the government's not regulating too. That was a huge sentiment sway too, right? So Sentiment is everything, man, in this world, right? And then interest rates and the money printing, the central banks have control of everything. Wait until the U.S. You see how the UK Prime Minister is out now? The Indian guy? The Indian guy is a huge fan of a digital currency. So I bet you he's gonna rush that whole like digital British pound thing. The digital whatever the fuck they are. If they go back and yeah, but look how well that turned out. The thing that's pegged to the dollar, that's bullshit. It's complete bullshit. Wait till the US dollar is an actual crypto, and then or some sort of digital currency that's competing against crypto. Yeah, but wait until it's minted from the Fed, not like some third-party private fucker who's pumping and dumping and shit, right? All I'm saying is if you invest that money in something that has better fundamentals than anything, doesn't matter if it's $100 or $100,000 into a company versus some of like those speculative cryptos, your downside is if anything, it's not going to be as down as much. Compare everything to Berkshire Hathaway, bro. Yeah. Compare it to a utility company too, like. I know, but all I'm saying is look at the highs. Let's say if you have no idea what the fuck you're doing, you buy at the highs, and then, yeah, because that can happen, right? Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. If you look at Berkshire Hathaway, right, everything that they own compared to any other investment, the NASDAQ, crypto, anything, oil, gas, any sector, any investment, the downside of any downside of Berkshire Hathaway is worth losing on it because you can just keep buying more. And year over year, if you go all-time gains, Berkshire Hathaway has crushed the NASDAQ and the S&P 500. It's not weighted with flaky fucking companies, right? That's basically what I've learned a lot in the last like year or two. It's like growth, value, huge disconnect, man. Huge disconnection. Value investing has been around since like the 50s, man. There's nothing wrong with like anybody's style of investing. It's just all about your time frame and how much money you have to play with it. There's no wrong way to do it. It's just I'm a hyper focused person, and I like to look at like every day, and then I look back, and then I look at like what I think's gonna happen in the future, and I'm like, all right, I've been pretty right so far. It's just sometimes when I'm trading, I'm not paying attention. If I pay more attention, then, yeah. But you have a day job, right? So it's okay. You have investing is literally like a farm. As long as you treat it like a farm, you'll do fine. It's just you can overpay for something, and it's fucking frustrating. I hate overpaying for shit. That's why I look at like everything now. Macroeconomics combined with stock trading is so much more empowering, and then as well as like what happened in history. Look back at what caused things to happen. Like, dude, I have probably 20 different holdings now, but I only have like 1 or 2 shares of like a couple ones to see how they trade, and it's like I look at all the different things, and it's like, okay, well. Like I'll give you an example. One is called Luf. Luf is a weed stock. This thing ripped back in 2018. It's never gotten back. It's down 92, 94. It's just like, remember I showed you that one weed stock that was down 94%? It's the same fucking thing. It trades exactly the same way because it's in the weed sector. Weed had its run back in 2018. It's a fucking bubble. EVs, it's a bubble. But what if the entire US stock market is in a giant bubble that's been perpetuating for many years, and then people are too fucking stupid and ignorant to realize that it's in a bubble? So it doesn't matter if you pay $1 when it's actually worth like 20 cents. You already paid 80% too much. That's the whole point of valuations, and that's why you look at why the Federal Reserve prints money is to cater to their fucking rich friends in politics and in banking that perpetuates the system. It's been happening forever, and it happens everywhere, man. Everywhere. Canada, US. Oh yeah, for sure. But it's been happening even before that. It's been happening even before that. Exactly. You're bound to overheat the economy eventually. So they're gonna take. People are gonna say. No, that's good, man. Good for you, bro. Yeah. That's a way better investment than any fucking bullshit crypto. Anything. Don't even pay attention, or any stock for that matter, because you gotta have like insane psychological discipline, and it's fucking annoying. Like, look at me. Like, I get so pissed off about it. But that's why I believe, like I was telling my dad, like, you gotta pay the right price for your stocks. And then, you want to know something, bro? All these stocks. Anything that we know about is already overpriced. You have to get in on a company when nobody knows about it, and you're the only person that believes in that company in the future. Because then you're truly getting in on like the ground floor. By the time we already know, like by the time I already know about NEO, well, I lucked out on NEO, but just because I lucked out on one thing doesn't mean I can do it every time. Like, it's way harder than it seems, and it's way harder in a bear market. But I would rather learn in a bear market than fucking be an idiot during a bull market and then just make money stupidly, because it's way easier to make money on the way up than it is on the way down. So when the market goes back up, everybody will make money again, and then it'll go back, it will revert back to the same shit that it was before. People are like, yeah man, fucking this shit, and then like everybody will be making money. All you gotta do is participate in it. That's all it is. It'll go back to that shit. Like right now, look how long things were good, and that's why I say look at any stock chart, and then always look at 5-minute candles, 15-minute candles, 30-minute. Just keep zooming out, and then you'll see the trend. Like crypto always does really good when the stock market's closed, but as soon as the market opens, boom, you'll see the volume like decrease, or you'll see a lot of selling pressure, and then but like it keeps holding like levels, and then potentially it looks like it can go lower. So it's at 21K right now, but it won't break 22. Even if it does, it won't hold 22. It'll break down to like 21.5 or 21 or 20, whatever. Doesn't matter. It'll stay within like a $3,000 range, but it might break down to like 18 and then like stay there for like a few weeks and then break down to like fucking 14, because that's what happened before, right? So just even if it doesn't happen, fine, but just assume that can happen, and then you'll learn a lot from like where things are at and like why they're priced at where they're at. Like just look at McDonald's, right? McDonald's and like utility companies, like they don't really move that much, right? So and the fire at the natural gas plant in Texas, they said it would take 3 months for that to come back online. So that was like around June 7th or June 8th. Once that shit comes back online, boom. I think like that's gonna be July, August, September. By around September 8th between September 8th and September 12th, oil and natural gas will potentially make a huge fucking run. Or not, I don't know, I really don't know. But like they said 3 months. See, like I don't even want that to happen. I don't even care what happens. All I'm doing is looking for that. I want it to go down, man. Like people shouldn't have to pay stupid fees for both of those commodities, right? But like your car. And you know what, too? You know what? When you print money, all you're doing is deflecting the problem to another country anyway. So like a poor, okay.
Doesn't seem like I'm getting much done here.
No, that's a long time. That's basically like 2 months, right? That's 2 months. See, that ties into everything, bro. Global supply chain is fucked, and it's going to be fucked for everything. Yeah. Yeah, man. The world is breaking. See what I said, Crimson? This is season 7 of fucking Star Wars, bro. It's beginning, nigga. It's beginning. It's beginning. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy today, Grady? So BMW announced. Yeah, today or whatever, yesterday, BMW said that like their regular sales for their regular like gas-powered cars is down, and then like EV sales is up. So like people are definitely going out of their way to like fly EVs over fucking
this shit.
Exactly. It's so the supply is so choked. It's fucking like it's ridiculous. Well, but they're doing the right thing. It's just like how do we like? But how is the first generation of any car compared to like whatever the F-150 will be compared to the second gen, like in the third and the fourth, whatever? Like it's something ridiculous. And most people are stupid, so yeah, basically, fucking retards, man. Retards. I think his shit glitched out mid-sentence. He's like explaining something. The same pattern? No. I was listening, man. Stupid extra. No, wait. I'm gonna make a new party. I'm gonna make a new party. This is my party now. I don't know if it's my shit or what. Wait, is it doing it on a different game? Are you doing it? Fuck, hold on. I know, ignore that, ignore that. It seems okay now, I think. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to do two things at once. I'm gonna join my buddy's party for a second. Yo. Oh, Varden fell. Oh shit. Fucking Varden. Do a dungeon. Just do dungeon. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, I'll switch to, how much, how do you do that shit again? I really, honestly, you should change one of you guys, you should change yours to, like, tank or fucking healer or something. Just so we can get a fourth person, and then... Okay, I'll rejoin you in a bit. I'm just talking to my boy from Minnesota. I haven't talked to this nigga for, like, fucking, like, a month. I'll rejoin you in a bit. Working? Alright. So did you buy a house or did you buy land? Did you buy land? Wow, very good, very good. 5 stars. Not how. 10 cars, nigga, 10. 12 go-karts. 12 go-karts. People will fuck your shit up. People will fuck your shit. No. Yeah. I'm not, yo, but you know what though? Rather than Airbnb, if you hire a property management company, then it's okay because they're actively managing. That's better than Airbnb. But Airbnb itself is bullshit because they're like, if somebody fucks their shit up, they're like, oh, we're sorry, they're not liable for your shit. But if you have a property management company and proper renters for like, 1 month, 6 months, 1 year terms, proper, because then, those people won't fuck your shit up. Like, they're there, they're serious. Like, they treat it like their house. They're like, you're only there for like 2 days. Like, it's such a tricky thing because not everybody is like that. Most people can, like, are nice, but all it takes is one fucking asshole to fuck the whole thing. And then they get, they crash, right? All it takes is, yeah. God ain't making any more of the round. As long as you can afford to hold it up. Brace this, bro. Yang Chao does not agree with this.
I do, though I've seen better days. The High King Lord's power has grown. He would not have been able to escape our predecessors as he has escaped us today. We need to go after him.
Stay down, Keeper. You're injured. If the others yet live, we should find them and then deal with Release. He has already
to prove your bravery, mortal. Turn back, or you'll share the Keeper's fate.
Whatever, filthy, dirty fingernails with sunshine. Well, it's better than fucking Illinois, man. Yeah, but you don't want to live there, though. That's a different story, bro. Like, Chicago people, Illinois people don't afford this, alright? People be like dying on the street and shit. People be like fucking dying on the street from the game. The game is gonna keep them around. It's Iraq, bro. American is American. Yo, man, it was so funny, like, this the other day, like, I saw this, like, this woman in the White House saying how Donald Trump was like, he didn't want to leave the protest, and he literally said it on stage. He's like, you're not going to hurt me, they'll only hurt, like, the votes you do for me. He's like, only my enemies will be hurting, right? So, and then, like, he basically, like, fucking put his hand on the screen, remember, I was like, holy shit, like, this is crazy. I totally believe it. Like, Donald Trump is that crazy. Like, he wants to be with the KKK and like, the fucking Proud Boys and all these people, man. That's why he launched Truth Social, bro. Now he's even more powerful. You know, the capital of advice is doing that because he's got his own social network now, man. He's up there. I don't even think we can download that shit on the Apple like store in Canada. I would have to like go into the fucking settings and change my address to the United States and like put a bullshit like zip code in just to download that stupid fucking app. Just to download like Truth Social, I would have to go through all these like bullshit, fucking suck some fucking dick and shit. Like yeah, like he put his hand on the steering wheel and like punched the fucking stupid business, and it was like trying to like get him to go back to the riot. And like he's like, no sir, no. He's like, we have to leave the premise of the meeting. No, bitch. He's like, I'm the fucking president. He's like, I'm Donald. And he's like, sir, no sir. He's like, this is
It's Varanil! Arudor! See to him!
By the Empyrean light. Let's hope he lives.
Has he been slain?
He's not the model of well-being, but he lives. Are you satisfied, Syrian? I'm eager to pursue the High Kinlord.
Patience, Arudor! I need you to heal him. And Immaril is still unaccounted for. We'll need her to face Rilis.
There's a good way to like and it's so that's all it is.
We found her.
I see her.
I mean, if you get a couple of good Airbnbs, then it's fine. All it takes is one person to like fuck your shit up, and then you go to Airbnb and they're like, "Oh no, we're not liable." It's like it's all on you, nigga. Like fuck you. It's like, fuck. What do I do now? Rather than just having like a proper, just a risk, right? Like if you had a proper rent. I mean, let's assume that you never have that issue. If it was a proper, normal, traditional rental, with like a locked-in, 6 months to a year, constant rent, cash flow, then compared to like Airbnb, like, yeah. Oh yeah. Garage is kind of odd. Garage space is different, yeah. That's more like commercial real estate. You can take a big shit in that big bathroom, man. Big shit. Bigger the shit, bigger the bathroom, man. Fucking bigger the furniture thing. Fucking 8-ply, fucking 9-ply, big ass. Office slash room. Yeah, man. Somebody will use that shit for something.
Sidian. I don't know how you defeated. I'm going to enjoy this. It's the outside. So the keepers are afraid to face me. Very well. You'll die in their stead. that the pact I made protects me from death.
Ignore his words, keepers. Begin the separation.
I'm not confident this will work, Sirion. What are you lot doing? Oh, I do so love to see magic. Is that what this is? This isn't as grand as the spells I learned from the Daedra. But I don't expect much from mortal Altman. Remember, children, you'll never keep me here of your own accord. Not when the Daedra fight for me. Perhaps you'd fare better if you had Daedra on
By the time the people realize it, which is now.
His madness nears delirium. Ignore him, keepers. Bind the High Kinlord.
By the light Imperium, the keepers of the banished cells, hereby condemn list the 12 to imprisonment unending.
Oh my, it looks like you've won. Old Relissa's days of freedom are over, it seems.
You said this bastard wouldn't be able to speak.
He shouldn't be able to achieve coherent thought. We'll have to watch him carefully.
Fuck, I didn't even see that shit.
Walk this way.
Nice. That's good. So Capri Son's not coming back? That's, yeah, that's... Yeah, like, if that isn't a red flag where politics is interfering with fucking sports like that, then... Way before that even happened, by the way, right? But, like... Okay, my theory is, like, all this shit happened...
You ain't allowed in here, Taurus.
Even today, like,
know that.
The Japanese Prime Minister...
I brought you some
exactly,
new competitors.
Right? Like, I don't...
Surely you could make an exception. Now, be a good lad and open the gates.
I'll be the judge.
Yeah, just...
Let's see if they got the right stuff. Derzog's attack.
I hope not. I hope not, man. I'm worried more about the right and the left, but like you never even fucking know on that, right? So I don't know, man. Like
Yes, that'll do. Open the gates.
Yeah. I don't know what the Supreme Court was thinking, though, allowing concealed weapons to be more, like, just absolutely trouble. If it works, then fine, but, like, I see more downside than upside on that decision. And then, like, okay, it doesn't matter left or right, like, Biden or anybody saying, like, oh, we're gonna lower gas prices by doing this, like, that's bullshit, because OPEC is ultimately the controller of gas pump. Until we see gas pump prices actually reduce, that's a huge indicator of things improving. Right? And then put that add-on
to my giant friend here.
Never mind food constraints, because like you can just like I don't know, you can maybe throw your own shit, but like food costs aren't gonna be as bad as gasoline and natural gas. You're gonna feel that way more than you will feel. You'll feel everything, right? That's the whole point of inflation, right? But it's just my theory of this playthrough is just like you defer it for another day and then it's gonna eventually like catch up to you eventually, or something will happen and then it'll trigger it, or a multitude of events will, which is basically what happened, right? A multitude of events. But then that's gonna really test your economy.
Good luck.
Everything has a reaction. Like if the US dollar strengthens, which it is right now, then it's gonna fuck other countries up. Like look at Nigeria right now. What the fuck happened? There's so many like little things, but and then like all the major economies in the world, like the U.S., Canada, Britain, Germany, Spain, Japan's one of them. So like the Japanese economy, and then like the guy getting killed today is a huge sign of like why that even happened. Like I was pissed off. He's an ex-Navy crazy guy, but still, like dude, it's not.
It looks as if there's some fight in our challenges after all.
Dude, look, this guy's wearing a fucking mask. It's like he's thinking about killing the fucking Prime Minister of Japan, former Prime Minister of Japan. But this nigga's still wearing a fucking mask. It's just like he only wants to kill the president. He doesn't care. He's more concerned about like not giving the guy COVID. But he wants to murder the fucking former Prime Minister.
Congratulations.
Like, look at the logic of that. Plus,
they bested the finest smalls, drunkards, and
I'm laughing because it's funny, but it's fucked up because I'm using
Adorable. Shall we give them a pendant?
I say,
like so many other
let's
things.
see
Like,
how
what the
these
fuck,
soft
man?
skins fare
So many things
against
are
a
gonna keep
real
happening.
challenge.
What the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
To arms.
That's all I'm saying. It's just like, it's crazy. He's so powerful too. Fucked up. But so is Justin Trudeau too, and it doesn't matter. I look at both sides, and I don't care. I look at both sides, and I'm like, yo. That's what rises. They use that as an excuse to defeat them. Like, dude, I watched the documentary.
We don't abide cheaters in the blessed crucible.
Dude, I watched the
You're going to
documentary.
pay for that.
Seven, I guess. Star Wars. Your life. That happened on July the 4th, yeah. We had shit on Canada Day too, but there's no death. But like, there was a death. There's still shit going on here in Canada too, though, man. Like, it's fucked up. Like, it's happening everywhere. It's just so stupid. I don't even pay attention to that shit. I try to like not pay attention. It's like pointless, but like I can't help but notice it. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck, man? Like, people are blind to this shit. They have no idea what the fuck is going on. Like, it starts off small. It starts off small, man. Everything starts off small and then it gains momentum. Like, it's fucked up. Like I said, since the war in Ukraine, it's increased gun violence, and then people, because we're so like conditioned to see death every day. Like, what's another death? Whatever, right? Like, yo, these people are killing each other halfway across the world. Why shouldn't I be able to do the same shit here in wherever the fuck I live, right? So, mimic behavior. Because after the Capitol Hill riots, we had the same thing in Canada. They had the same thing in Asia, like everywhere. It's copycat. Yeah, it's copycat behavior, man. Like. Well, I hope not. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to see anything that happen, but we do. Canadians do it peacefully, but like, you know, people with guns with unregulated gun laws are absolutely trouble, man. That's the thing. But that's different though, man. That's transportation compared to weaponry. Like, that's a huge...
Sunmer will never again know the wonders of Morrowind! The winds of the grand melee! Now for the true test! I've tamed the most exotic and dangerous
I hear you. I
beasts
just
from the dark
hope
corners
that's
of
wrong.
Tamriel to test these challenges!
Well, we'll see. Let's hope that between the U.S.
come from the ashlands of Morrowind. These creatures laid waste to an entire village before I captured them. Without further ado, what great honor to present.
Oh, I would hope so, man. I would hope so.
I call them incineration beetles.
That's why when Canada got ahead of it, man. Our like celebration. I mean, I'm not trying to say that the U.S. didn't get ahead of it because we don't know what people are going to do at the end of the day. But like, they had a strong police presence, and Canadians are still bitches compared to someone who's gonna actually like go through something like so evil, right? Like insurgency, like that's like I mean we had it too, but Canadians were motivated by our neighbors, the Americans, right? So it's just gonna keep replicating until like I hope not. But it's bad. I hope it doesn't happen, but like if it does, it's like well, it's happened before, it can happen again. It's something really well, right? So I hope it doesn't happen. Yeah.
What? Impossible! How did you win?
It's a huge catalyst for sure, man. So that's all I'm saying is like pay attention to every single event and then keep tracking it, and then look at when it happened, and then look at the differences between like when that happened and then when something else happened. Like look, okay, he didn't win the election, he lost to Biden, so he basically insinuates to followers to follow him and walk up to the Capitol with weapons. And then Canadians copy that. Something, a lot of the truckers that went to the Canadian capital to protest were from Alberta. It's just like the same mentality as like Texas and shit. I mean, from all over, but I know a lot of people here like are super conservative, so it's similar. It's just we're not as violent. We wouldn't. Well, I mean, we had people take up arms and like. Capital too, not that long ago, man. Crazy. So it's like, I hope it doesn't happen. Fucking Donnie Trump. I hope he fucking dies tonight. Like I said so many times. Oh yeah, he's got like people watching over him so he doesn't die. Like he can eat. Oh yeah, he's probably got like. He's like Monty Burns. He's like Monty Burns from The Simpsons, basically. He basically is. Like. Oh, he's fucking loaded, man. Fucking loaded. Even if he's lost a lot of money, I'm sure he's very, very wealthy. Like, okay, Brookfield Asset Management is a huge company, real estate venture that's partially owned by Trump, and like that's actually I actually really like that company. Like I know that's actually so he's part of that company, right? So I know just even by association. Brookfield Asset Management, he's like a certain percentage of it, man. He's actually, yeah, he is like the mob. So is Putin. Putin and Donald Trump have a lot in common, man. A lot in common. Just connection to power, right? That's why they're buddies. I mean, everybody with power is smart. Don't get me wrong. There's Bill Clinton, Biden, I'm not excluding anybody. Boris Johnson, Boris Johnson they were telling people like mask up and social distance when they like had parties at their house and like went out. Like they did not give a fuck about social distancing. Like I remember that shit. Remember hearing about that shit, Simpson? When Jason Kennedy like was like violating all the stupid measures and all this shit. Like dude, it was such a big deal. And then now the British Prime Minister is finally like getting fucked over from that shit, and then he literally resigned because it was too much scandal. And then like dude, look how much shit happened this week. The same day that like it's so funny how that happened like the same day. It's like oh, British Prime Minister, or like a day apart, like British Prime Minister fucking resigned. Oh, the former Japanese Prime Minister dies. Like and then like OPEC fucking Nigerian dude dead. Like all these fucking deaths in 1 week and all this like drastic change in the world. All of a sudden this like dude, okay, remember you sent me a fucking video about digital, what do you call it, decentralized bank digital currency. That the guy that's gonna take the power in the UK is the Indian guy. That's the next prime minister of UK, guaranteed. Even if it's not them, it doesn't really matter. They will get that digital currency just like we'll get it here in Canada and US eventually too. It'll take time, but it'll go digital. Slowly but surely. It takes time to do it, but like it'll go. So money's already digital anyway. When do you actually pay with paper money? When, like, you do, but like out of the last 100 transactions, think about it. How many times did you pay with actual physical, tangible Canadian or US dollars? You know what I mean? Like look at the percentages there. Well, yeah, like you keep like a certain amount of cash in your wallet, but like it's mostly everything's. Yeah, man. $7-Eleven. Yeah. Tobacco, gun, firearm stores, obviously. Shooting ranges. Oh yeah, that's exactly that. That's the exact same thing as everybody was doing. Everybody went through that stage. Everybody went through that stage. But now looking back at it, I look at how much. Whatever, you got a place. That doesn't even matter. No. You said Hellcat, right? I'm talking about the car. I'm not talking about the property. Yeah. But clearly you had enough like money, capital to buy both, so that's all that really matters. So that's not even, don't even fucking think like that. Don't even bring that up. Man. That's not even a variable. You know what I mean? Like, well, you could, yeah, but in perspective, you still got what you wanted now. Whatever, right? Gasoline wasn't as expensive as it is in the last couple months, though. So you could have still exactly, and it's not going to, because that's okay. When it truly falls, that's when things get better. When you actually see it in reality, that's when every financial market is just like global fluctuation. Like it all. I've seen the same trend go from the U.S. market to the Japanese to the Asian market in the same time frame. So, just like when crypto does its best, is when the stock market is closed. That's how it's open, right? And then just like when other markets open, whatever the fuck you want, whatever the sentiment is, that's basically what I've done. Or anything really. All that. Tech will move. Sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, tech is the most overpriced. But that's the thing, bro. They manipulate earnings. You know what happens? The CEOs, okay, you know what a SPAC is? It's basically an excuse to raise money to go fly around the country. It's all bullshit. Like, if you make money from it, I remember putting money into a fucking flying taxi company, and my dad too, and then like I told him later on, it sucked, like, because I was trading it. It's not a good trade. Oh, there's so much disconnection from reality. So much disconnection from reality investing in shit. So whatever. That's all it is, though. That's all. That actually is a flying taxi. All it is like infrastructure. Very rather, yeah. Archer Aviation, that's one. Jollibee, I know the name. Uber is different before that.
Death will rise and consume you!
Microsoft Flight Simulator for 10 hours and then... That's actually real shit, nigga. There's people that play like... Wait for That's why they always check that shit when like they're investigating the crash. It's like, what does the black box hold? What secrets will we find? Is the pilot fucking the head flight attendant? Oh shit! Fucking her in the fucking So fucking
Tell me what I can do to end this, Narayan. Please! And yet, you hired a war wizard. Can this conversation wait? Your husband...
Narayan, what is it?
He thinks you and I are having an affair.
Everything goes back to emo at some point. It's like, yo, emo's cool again, nigga. That's so fucking true. I didn't realize that's funny. It's true though. It's funny because it's fucking true. But you don't even need to. Yeah. You don't even need to watch Twilight to get that. You can look at the fucking posters. Like, oh, yup, and then you look at this shit. Edward. There's just so many movies that are fucking bad. up. No crashes? Oh, nigga! Yang Chao's blessing, nigga. Yang Chao's... We'll call this the blessing of Yang Chao.
Olinway, I don't think your husband enjoys my company.
How about this? If the game doesn't crash the video of the child, we'll name him Yang Chao. What a fucking proposition, eh? If it doesn't crash in like 15 minutes, Brady will name his artificial child. If he doesn't have a child, he can have a puppy, and he'll name the puppy Yang Chao. Like, hey, Yang Chao, come here, boy. Yang Chao, Chao Chao. And he'll get a fucking chihuahua too. The worst kind of dog ever. A fucking chihuahua. A little bitch fucking dog, man. A fucking chihuahua. No, there's a new CLP or something from Ireland. It's called like Western shit. It should be like included in your bundle. If you go for Borderlands, it's really quick. Fucking. Well, you know what? Cold Arms is good. That's just fucking fun. Yeah, that's just fun. That's just actually fucking awesome. That's the best thing. Yeah, we racism. It's fucking racist. Racist against your own siding. It's racist against the side of your siding, basically. So, okay. Racism takes all forms. We're all racist. It's okay. You know what? I'm racist against the size of the fucking the PlayStation 5 against the Xbox Series fucking Audiqua. Like it's so fucking fat and bloated. I thought Japanese people are supposed to be like efficient. They made this like huge fucking console with 2 honking white fins that you can take off. Like, why even have fins to begin with? Just make it sleek, you fucking retards. Like, why you gotta put fins on it that detach? Like, just make it sleek and thin and be done with it. Like, fuck. How dare you? How dare you? How fucking dare you, Yang Chao? Yang Chao Bing Bao. Yeah. That's fucking racist against Xbox 360 now. See, look, racism exists even within Microsoft, man. Even within Microsoft, man. Yeah, well, that makes sense because no one plays that shit. They can see the traffic on the server, son. Yeah, basically, yeah. Our resources, basically, yeah. Yeah, I played that shit.
How many times do I have to tell you not to rewrite Narayana's texts? It's incredibly irritating and insulting.
I don't know where you found your new friends, Alanway, but they don't seem to fear death. It's admirable.
They can speak to that better than I, but they've bested my husband's minions. We owe them everything.
Indeed. By the Empyrean light, I didn't know Narayana had tortured so many of us. That horse and dog.
Easy, Feindor. He'll pay when the time comes. But we don't want you rushing off to die.
Our
again.
friends killed his Daedric pets. He may come looking for us, and we need to be ready.
That's fine. Fuck yeah, that game should be like free, man. Like, fuck that shit. It's so fucking old. Gods among us? Injustice? Gods among us? Next nigga.
You call that?
We just got in. Fucking Xbox compared to that. Freaking money, I guess.
You call that?
We just got... We just...
Was it on Genesis? In Super Nintendo? Oh, I can't remember the name of it. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it. It was a big game for its time, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it though. Yeah, that was like... Atomic Zone or something? Yeah? Right, yeah. I never played that game, but... Back then, everything was fun, man, because there was not that much shit out. Like, you just play what the fuck they released. Like, I remember playing a Spider-Man game, and I loved it, because I love Spider-Man, right? And even if I played it now, I'd probably still like it, even though it's not a good game. It's just, that's what was there for the time. Like, I remember playing games on, like, Genesis and PC, and, like, they were all dope for their time. Like a Star Wars game, where like you were like the X-Wing. This is back when like Lucas made their games before EA and shit. That's why. But Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront, like before EA was way fucking better. Way better. It was just as good as Halo, basically, but it was so good, man. 64 had good games, but there wasn't that many like games to begin with, though. But that's the thing. Nintendo had quality over quantity. Oh shit! Did I?
Hear ye, card sharps and collectors.
Yeah, nobody bought that. Oh, I had a buddy who had a lot of that shit. Like, he was spoiled, so like I didn't have any of it, and my friend had all of it, and like, yeah. You know what's funny? Like, it's so funny because like he never had a brother or a sister, and he ended up having like just all girls, no boys, as a like now that he's like
welcome,
my age, so it's so funny that like oh, complete a battle. But yeah, like. They all had good games. It's just, they definitely
Hey there! You've got a hungry look. The eye of a real competitor. I can see it. Well, my friend, Tales of Tribute is the game for you. It's a game, of course. A card game, to be precise. full of twists and thrills and canyon-deep strategy. Ha! Hooked another one! If you want to learn the game, you should travel to Gonfalon Bay on High Isle and talk to my friend Bragus. You'll find him at the City Gaming Hall. He'll get you sorted. I wish you safe travels and good luck in the game.